Hello everyone. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to go about this to-do application that I've created. Hello everyone. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to go about this to-do application that I've created. Okay. So yeah, it's called Taskflow. Okay, and it's basically a to-do app. Okay. All right. So yeah, Taskflow. Yeah. So yeah, tax flow will help you streamline your workflow. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, so as you can see from here, it's a tax management application that helps you organize your work, track your priorities, and stay productive. Okay. All right. So let's look at the features. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's very secure. I'm using Collect. This is Collect. Okay, so that's a third-party application that I've integrated to handle authentication and user management. Okay, yeah, and yeah, you can organize your tasks with groups, and you can edit and manage your tasks. That's you can create them, you can edit or make changes to them, you can delete them if you want to. Okay, yeah, and each task too, you have an option to set the priority level, whether it's very important, it's medium importance, or like unimportant. Okay, yeah, and you can optionally set due dates to when you're supposed to perform a task. Okay, yeah, you can mark the task as completed. You can filter through a bunch of tasks. Okay, so let's say there are lots of tasks in your inbox. Okay, yeah, you can search for a particular task, and you can also filter by the priority level too. Okay, yeah, and then also it's very responsive. Okay, yeah, I'll show that to you later. Okay. All right. So yeah, it was engineered by me. Okay. And here are my social links, my GitHub, my LinkedIn, my Twitter or X, and my email. Okay. And this is a buy me coffee link. Okay. So if you click on this one, it will take you to this page. Okay, where you can buy me coffee. So what that means is like just support me, something like that. Okay, yeah. It's not like technically or literally buying me coffee per se. It's like just dashing me some money. Okay, yeah, that's what it means. All right, so let's come back here. Okay. So first of all, you have to sign up. Okay, that's if you don't have an account already. Okay, so I'm going to start by signing up. I'm going to use a totally different account. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, there you can sign in with email and password, but first name and last name are required. So you can enter email and password. Okay, if you choose to. But I'm going to use the continue with Google option, which is quite straightforward. Okay. So let me continue here and continue. All right. So yeah. So after signing up, you'll be taken to the dashboard page. Okay. So this is how the dashboard is like. So as you can see, there's nothing here. Okay. And it shows the message welcome back. All right. So yeah, I'm going to take you through the whole flow of the application. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, let's start with the default groups. So, yeah. So like I was saying earlier, groups will help you organize your tasks. Okay. So you can create a group like school where you save all or you organize all your school related tasks. Okay. You can create another one for work or something like that. I'll hope you get it. Yeah. So yeah, these are default groups, and these ones can be modified. Okay, so the inbox group. So this is a group that, let's say a task comes to mind, and you don't have a particular custom group or personal group that you can place in right away. You can add it directly in the inbox group. Okay, yeah. So the today group is it's a normal group. It's not it's not a how should I put it? Yeah, it's not a group that you can place tax in. Okay, so tax that are due today automatically come here, and the same for tomorrow. Okay, so tax that are due for tomorrow will appear here. It's all automatic. Okay, tax that are due this week, they'll appear here, and tax that are past the due date will appear here. And here too, tax that you've completed. Okay, they also appear here. All right, I hope it makes sense. Okay, so that's for the sidebar now. Okay, all right, so this part is your personal groups. Okay, so as you can see, we don't have any personal group yet. Okay, so what you can do is create a group. Okay, you simply enter the name of the group and you submit. Okay, but for now, I'm not going to create a group yet. I want to take you through the whole thing. Okay. Alright, so there's this sidebar toggler, okay, and you can use it to toggle the sidebar. Okay, if you want more space, you can just toggle it. Okay, right, and this is the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, so yeah, there are a few shortcuts that I've added to help make the flow kind of straightforward or a bit faster. Okay, yeah. So these are shortcuts for Windows, and these are shortcuts for Mac OS. Okay. All right, and this is the title of the application, Taskflow. Okay, and this is your user button. Okay, this is from Click, the third party I'm using to handle the authentication and user management. Okay, so you can manage your account here. Okay, you can yeah, you can, how do I put it? You can change your name, first name, last name. You can update your profile picture too if you don't like the one that comes in with Google. Okay, so this is picked from your Google account, but you can change it to if you want to. Okay, so I've changed it. Okay, and you can update your name. So let's say I'm called all right. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's say I want to change my name to something like Adeti Gideon. Okay. Yeah. All right. So to just change the name. Now, what that one will help with is if you come back here. So now the name is now Welcome Back Editing. So yeah, that's why the how do I put it? The first name part is required. The first and last name is required. Okay. So I split them and I pick the first one and show that as a message. So welcome back editing. Okay. So let me change it back to Gideon as because Gideon is the first name and Aditi is the last name. Okay. All right. So yeah. And the email you use to sign up will be the primary email, but you can add more emails if you want, and you can use them to sign in later. Okay, so yeah, these are connected accounts. We are currently connected with Google. Okay, and you can choose to remove it, but yeah, you can do that, but I wouldn't recommend. Okay, because it's linked to your account. Okay, and the security side, you can change your password, especially if you use email and password option to sign up. Okay, but we use Google, so we didn't enter a password directly. If you want to enter a password, you can use this option. Okay, all right. And this is the active device that you're using. I'm on Windows. Okay, and you can choose to delete your account too if you want. Okay, all right. So yeah, this is the name. It shows your name too. Okay, and this is the beam toggler. So yeah, it supports dark and light beam. Okay, yeah. So if you are using it at night, you can use the dark beam, and during the day you can use the light dim. But I prefer the dark dim. So throughout the video, I'm going to be using the dark dim. Yeah, I hope you're okay with that. Okay. All right, so that's basically it. Okay, that's the whole layout flow. Okay, so let's start by adding some tags. So first of all, yeah, like I was saying, let's say you have an idea, a task comes to mind, you don't have a particular group in mind, you can just add them directly. Okay, so I was in the inbox group and I clicked on add tags. Okay, so that automatically selects the current group, which is the inbox group. Okay, and we can add the tags right here. So when adding a tags, you need a title. That's the only requirement. Okay, the other ones are priority and group, but they are kind of automatically selected for you. Okay, so by default, their priority is medium, and then by default, their group is inbox. Okay, right. So let's say I'm going to create some random title. Okay, so title one. Okay, and description is optional. Okay, you don't have to add a description. Okay, but I'm going to go with let's say description one. Okay, so yeah, I'm just creating an example for you to okay. And I'm going to keep the medium priority, and then the default group is inbox. Okay, that's because that's the only group we have now. But let's say you are creating a text and you want to add a group directly. That is not already there. You can click here and then you create a group right away. So let's say group one. Let me create a group called group one. Okay. So after creating it, it will now appear in the options. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, it's not selected. Okay, right. So you can also pick a due date, but that's also optional. Okay, so yeah. So let me see. These are options, like quick options that you can choose. Let's say today, tomorrow, in 3 days, or in a week. So let's say let me choose today. Okay. Yeah. And when it shows a due date to the current time is also chosen by default as the time that I want. But I can change it. So let's say I want to make it like 6 o'clock p.m. Okay, I can do that soon. So today at that's tomorrow, right? Okay, today at 6 o'clock p.m. Okay. So when you're done, you simply click on submit and the tags is added. Okay. Yeah. So this is the tags. Okay. So yeah. There's the title we chose, the description, the priority level is medium, and the due date is today. So yeah, there's some color coding going on here. Okay. Yeah. So first of all, the medium, that's how it says. Let me add a new tag here. Let's say title two, and let me ignore description for now. I want to show you the color coding for priorities. Okay. So let me keep it in group one to no due date for now. So as you can see, the color code for medium, sorry, low priority, and let me add another one, title three. Okay. Let me set it to high. Okay, so that to know due date. Okay, so yeah, those are the color codings. Okay, great. So yeah, the tags are displayed in the form of these cards. Okay, yeah, and yeah, each card has this check in that you can click on to perform like bulk actions on the tags. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, you can mark all of them as completed. You can check the priority for all of them, or you can move them to a separate group. Yeah, but I'll come back to those later. Okay, all right. So yeah, and there is a title, and these are some actions you can perform per task. Okay, so you can mark check the stats as completed. You can change its priority. You can move it to a different group, or you can edit it. You can delete it. I'll come back that. I'll come back to that as well. Okay, and if there is a description, it will show gas in this case, and if there is a due date to show. Okay, as in like for this one today at 6 p.m. Okay. All right. So another thing I want to show you is the color coding in relation to the due dates. Okay. So let me add another text. So let's say title 4, and I'm going to skip description. Just focus on due date. So let me make it tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow at the current time. So just 24 hours from now. Okay. So if it's tomorrow, can see the color coding. Okay, let me create another one that's kind of title 5. That's like today is 25th, so 2 days from now. Okay, let me create that. All right, so yeah, that one is in this Thursday. Okay, So yeah, you see the color coding, and let me create one that is in title 5 6, sorry. That's in, let's say, 30th. Okay, way in the future. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me explain this right away. So yeah, there is some kind of organization in the task. Okay, so yeah, those that are close are shown first. Okay, so this way you easily find the most urgent tasks right at the top, and you can deal with them first. Okay, yeah, and if they're all kind of due today, they are sorted by the one with the recent update. Okay, so let's say the one like you just added, or the one that you just edited, or something like that. Okay, all right. So yeah, if the dates are far in the future, they are calculated this way. But if a date is in the past, so let me add another task. Let's say title 7. Okay, so in this case, the due date is let me make it in the past, let's say a week ago. Okay, so it has passed. All right, so yeah, that's how the due date is color coded. So it's in danger. Okay, and it's blinking. It's like pulse. Okay, so this will kind of alert you, or track your attention to it, okay, so that you deal with those agent tasks immediately. All right. So yeah, I hope the steps make sense. Okay. So let me show you another thing. So let's say I add a task, let's say title 8. Okay, and I have a very long description. So let me copy this and paste it multiple times. Okay. All right. So just an example. Okay. Right. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, it's only a few of the description that's shown right away because it's too long. Okay. Yeah, but you can click on a text. Okay, and to show you the full details. Okay. Yes, as in this case, the full description is shown. The priority, the group it belongs to is in group one. Okay. And the current status is in progress. I mean, it's like you haven't dealt with it yet. Okay. All right. And there is I have to stitch my head a little because the camera is facing me. There is a created art and there is a updated art too. Okay. Yeah, and these are some actions you can perform. So you can mark it as completed, you can edit it or delete it. Okay, right. So yeah, that's it about the tax cards. Okay, yes. So let's see some kind of actions you can perform in the a particular group page. So you're currently in the group one's page. Okay, yeah. So you can search for a particular text by title or description. Okay. So let me edit this one. Okay, and add some description here. Say some hidden description. Okay, select an example. All right, so yeah, there's some hidden description. So let's say I'm searching for title 1. Okay, so you saw all of them begins with title. That's why there wasn't much change when I started typing title. Okay, because all of them begins with title. Okay, but let me say I'm searching for hidden. Okay, so you see hidden shows right away. And let me say I'm searching for 4. So this is the only one with 4. Okay, so I'm searching for 5. Yeah, I hope you get the idea. Okay. All right. Next thing you can do is so yeah, the search, you can search for a particular title or a text in the description. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. The next one is the priority. Okay. So you can filter by priority. Let's say you want to see only tags with low priority, or you want to see tags with only medium priority, or you want to see tags with high priority, or a mix of them. Okay. So you will decide however you want it to be. Okay, and I hope you are noticing the beautiful animations going on. Okay, so I use Framer Motion. Currently Motion is called Motion, so formerly it was called um Framer Motion. Yeah, it's a very cool library. Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, that's it about the filtering. Okay, yeah. The next thing too is you can select all of these tags and perform these bulk actions against them. Okay, yeah. So let me deselect that for now. I'll come back to others. Okay, yeah. And you can also create a task right inside this group. So I'm currently in the group one group. That's why it's selected by default. But I can also choose to create a task right in the inbox group. Okay. Okay, so let's start with actions per task. Okay, so yeah, this task is currently pending. Okay, I haven't done anything to it. Okay, so when I'm done, I can just mark it as completed. Okay, so right away to be taken into the completed group. Okay, these are like smart groups. Okay, that tracks the tags by due dates and then the status. Okay, so currently this task is completed, so it's automatically removed from the groups list. Okay, and then placed in the completed group. Okay, all completed tasks come here. All right, so let me go back to the group one page. Okay, yeah, and then sorry, and then let's say I want to change the priority of this task, so I can change it to like high, or I can change it to like low, however I want it to be. Okay, and you can also move a task to a different group. Okay, so currently the only other option we have is inbox. Okay, actually you have a very long list. You can easily search that group and then click on it. Okay, so when I move it to inbox group, it will move it to the inbox group and then it will automatically navigate to that group so I can view it there. Okay. Let me send it back to the group one. All right. Yeah. So those are the various actions you can perform, like kind of immediate actions you can perform per task. Okay. But let's say you want to like perform more detailed updates or edits. Okay. You can like let's say change this one to title 8. Okay. Let's say title 8 this way. Okay. And let me clear the description to description 8. Okay, so this is just an example. I can also change priority here. Let's say I'm changing back to medium. I can change the group to, and let's say I can assign a due date to it. Okay, so let's say tomorrow by this time. Okay, but let me keep it in group one. Okay, yeah. So when I submit, see see the various changes. So yeah, the tax is has been modified. Okay, the title has changed, the description has also changed, and now it has a due date assigned to it. Okay, and also if you notice the medium to sorry, the priority has also changed. Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, that's it about the edit functionality. And if you want, you can delete a task as well. Okay, so which one should I delete? Okay, let me delete this one. Okay, so yeah, you can delete a task as well, and it asks you for a confirmation and lets you know that if you delete this, you can't undo it. Okay, so it's gone. Okay, yeah. So let me delete this one. All right, so yeah, it's gone. So yeah, those are the actions you can perform individually on each task. Okay. All right. So next, you can perform bulk actions. Okay. On the task. Okay. So you can either select particular tasks. Okay, to perform the bulk actions on, or you can select other tasks to perform the bulk actions from. Okay. On. Okay. So let me start with all of them. So let's say I want to change all of them their priority to low. Okay, so I can do that. You see how fast that is. Okay, that's like it's a very good feature that I added. It's called optimistic UI. Okay, so it's not going to wait to send a request. Okay, so it just changes right away, and behind the scene, it's going to send the request to the backend to make the various modifications. Okay, yeah. So you can't undo, so you have to be very sure. Once you perform these bug actions, you can't undo, unless something like simply so let me check something first. A task that you might that's completed is title two. Okay, so let me go back. So yeah, unless something like marking as completed, yeah. So with that, you can easily undo. Okay, so the one that was already here is two. So let me select all and uncheck this, and then undo, kind of undo. Okay, so it's not really undo per se, but you get the idea, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the only undo thing you can do. Or you can also like move them to a particular group. Okay. If you don't want to this one to yeah, like you can kind of undo by like moving back to the previous group. Okay. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, those are some of the bulk actions, and then you can choose to delete. Okay, delete bulk. So for delete, let me show you by picking just certain text that I want to delete. Let me delete this one and this one. Okay, let me delete this too. So yeah, for delete, it's not optimistic in that it's not like very immediate. Okay, so it's going to wait for the process to complete before it closes the dialog. Okay, so yeah, let me delete those two tags. Okay. So yeah, that was it about the bulk actions. I hope it's understandable. Okay. Right. So yeah, I think that's basically it about the application. Okay. So basically, yeah, you can create groups and then you can assign tasks to those groups. Okay. And then you can perform various actions such as marking them as done, changing their priority, editing, and all that. Okay, yeah. So yeah, um, automatically this tax is although it's here because it has passed its due date, it appears here as well. Okay, and these are all tax that are due this week, so today, tomorrow, and then the upcoming Thursday, so they are automatically placed there as well. And this is for tax that are due tomorrow. Okay, and then this is for tax that is due today. Okay, yeah. See this animation. Okay. If I don't have anything, let's say done with this one, it shows this kind of animation as well. It's pretty cool. All right, so let me undo this. Okay. All right. So yeah, if you want to delete a text, so let's say you are done, you don't need them anymore here, you can simply delete too. Okay, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, one thing I want to show you is let me go back here. Let's say I'm done with this. Okay, I'm now done with it. Okay, the market has completed, so there is no overdue tax anymore. Okay, let me go to the completed groups here. It's now appeared in the completed group. You see the warning is no longer showing. Okay, because the tax is already completed. Okay, all right. Yeah, if you come here, you realize that not all of the actions are visible. Okay, so for example, I made it such that once a task is completed, the only action you can perform on it is marking it as incomplete. Okay, so there's no point editing it and like help you get idea because it's already completed, so it's not like editable. Okay, yeah, I hope you get it. But if you mark it as incomplete, okay, so you see, go back to the overdue and the various actions are there. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let me mark it back to complete. Okay. All right. Yes. So yeah, that's basically it about tax flow. Okay. So let me create another group and then show you the flow once again. Okay. So yeah, I'm in group two and I can ask tax two here. Let me call it tax A because I want to show you something. Okay, let me just create it right away. Yeah. So one thing I want to see right now is something with regards to the groups. Okay. So we have group one, group two. If you try to create a group with that already exists, so let's say we already have group two. Okay. Try to create another group with group two. Yeah, it won't work. So as you can see, the group already exists. Okay. So you have to choose a different name. Yeah, I'll help you get it. Okay. And let's come back to group one. Okay, we have a task called title one. If I try to add a task with the same name as title one, it's not going to allow me. Okay, so there's already a task called title one in this group one. Okay, but I can go to, let's say, group three and add a task called title one. I hope that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's kind of that. It's intuitive. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Okay. All right. So yeah. I hope you get it. Okay. Let's. I haven't checked, but let's see if I try to move this to group one, which already has title one. Will it work? No. So as you can see, there is already a tax in that group called title one. So although the optimistic UI thing worked, because there was an error, it's reverted back to um, the group that it was previously. Okay. All right. So yeah. Yeah, let me show you how the shortcuts to work. Okay, so yeah, the first one is toggling the sidebar control B. So you see, I'm not going to click anything. I'll just do control B and to toggle the sidebar for me. Okay, another shortcut too is creating a group. So it's control alt and G. So I specifically chose this shortcut because I don't want it to clash with any default um, how do you call it, shortcut that exists in the browser. Okay, so for example, Control G, it's used for like search. It goes to the next search match in the browser. Okay, so I chose Control G. So I'm not going to manually click here. I'm simply going to do Control G, and it opens the dialog for me to add a group. Okay, the next shortcut is I'm adding a new task. Okay, so that one is Control Alt T, and that will open the dialog for you to add a task. Okay, and the next one is dim toggling. Okay, so instead of manually clicking on this, and you can just use the shortcut Control Alt B, Control Alt D, and that'll toggle the dim for you nicely. It's pretty cool. And the last one is toggle the selected task as completed. Okay, so let's say I come to this group. Okay, let me select this one which is due today and this one which is due tomorrow, and I do Control Alt C, and it automatically mark them as completed. Okay, so yeah, I just realized that another action happening. It kind of took a screenshot, but the actual toggling of the task completed and worked. Okay, yeah. So if I hit this and this, so if I do Control Alt C, it will toggle them back as incompleted. So it just toggles the status. Okay, whether as completed or not. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think that's all that I need to show you. Okay, great. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough, and if you have any questions or the like, you can add it in the comments, and I'll check it out and get to you. Okay, yeah. So yeah, let me show you another action. You can sign out, click here, and then you sign out. Okay, and it will take you to the home page nicely. Yeah, and you can, let me go back to my default dark theme, and I like this glow thing. It's really cool. Okay, and yeah, if you enjoy it, yeah, you can support me by buying me coffee here. Okay, yeah, and yeah, yeah, that's basically it. Let me sign in again and show you how the deleting an account works. Okay, so let me use the same account. Okay, so yeah, I forgot to even show you this one. Once you've added tags and the like, when you log back in, the dashboard now shows you the progress. Okay, so as you can see, you've completed 2 out of 7 tags, and it shows you the progress percentage nicely. Okay, and it shows you a few actions like adding a group, adding a tags or a group. Okay, and it shows you the tags that are due this week too. It only shows you I think 4 of them. Okay, so if there are more, you it only show 4, and then you click on this thing to take you to that group to see all of them. Okay, yeah, and clicking on this will take you back to the dashboard. Okay, very nice. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to show you the account deletion. So for whatever reason, if you want to delete your account, you go to manage account, and you come here. Okay, and then you click on delete account, and you type in delete account, and yeah, that will delete your account for you and sign you out. Okay, all right, so yeah, if I try to sign in with that account that was deleted, I'll get an error similar to trying to sign in when you don't have an account. Okay, let me show you. So yeah, if you try to sign in without an account, you're going to get this error. It's come. Let it load. Okay, so it didn't appear. Yeah, but yeah, sorry, it came, but it came late. I hope you saw it. Yeah, it showed that. Let me show it again. Let me show it to you again. So yeah, there is no account linked with that one. Okay, because you just deleted the account. Okay, so let me sign in with another existing account. This one, yeah, this is my main account. Okay, so I've seeded the account with random data. Okay, so I'm going to show you how like an account with a lot of tags looks like. Okay, so yes, as you can see, there are a lot of tags here. Okay, and there are a lot of groups too. Okay, these are the tags that are overdue. So there are 21 overdue tags. Okay, and only 4 showed right here. Okay, and it's sorted by priority. So the one that is like overdue for very long will appear at the top. Okay, and see how it's pulsing. Okay, trying to draw your attention. Okay, yeah. So that one too, it shows you the tax title, the how long it's been overdue, the group it belongs to, which is content creation. This group, yeah, this group. Okay, and its priority. It's at high priority. Okay, if I go to the see all, I'll be able to see all the overdue tax. Okay, see there are a lot, and there are various priorities. Okay, so you can show only the low priority ones, or the medium priority ones, or the high priority ones. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. Let me go back to the dashboard. Okay, and this is the tax that are due this week too. So the 15 tags due this week, okay, and there's one due just tomorrow, and those two are like sorted based on their due dates, like in priority. Okay, yeah. So the one that's like due for very long or has been due for very long will appear at the topmost. Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, you can also see only four are shown. So you can also click here and it will take you to the page to see all of the tags that are due this week. Okay, yeah, let me go back to the dashboard again. Okay, I think that's all I want to show you. Yeah. So yeah. That's basically it for tax flow. Okay, just can see here, it's a really good application that can help you organize your tax and then yeah, like it can help improve your productivity. Okay, so yeah, it can be used by anyone. There is no limit. It can be used by adults, it can be used by children, it can be used by workers, and even if you're unemployed, you can use it to like track certain things. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's free to use, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay. I hope that I haven't forgotten anything. Yeah. So yeah, if you have any future feature requests or anything like that, if there is any bug, any issue, feel free to comment it down, and yeah, I'll check it out and fix it right away. Okay. So yeah, I'm just hoping that I haven't forgotten anything. Yeah, but maybe if I forget something, I'll add it in the comment section. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough, and goodbye for now. Okay. All right. So let me sign out. All right. See ya. Please if you enjoy it, you can share it with your friends and something. Okay. Right. It's great that I came back to the sign-in page. Okay. Sorry, the landing page. See, I wanted to show you the responsiveness of the application. Okay. So let me use this thing. Yeah. Okay. Think there's an issue. It's not showing. Yeah, I wanted to show you how responsive it is. It's not working. Yeah, but yeah, this application is very responsive on various screens. Okay, so mobile, tablets, or and how do you call it, desktop. So I'm currently viewing it on a desktop. Okay, but let me show you some screenshots I took. Let me go back to my GitHub. Has it come? Aha, it came. Yeah, it came. So yes, this is how it is on mobile. Okay. Oh, why is it doing that? No. Let me close it and restart. It's probably because I'm recording. Let me try again. I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay. Yes, so this is how it appears on mobile. Okay, so yeah, very responsive, very nice. Okay, so yeah, that is the landing page. Very cool. And this is how it is on light mode too. Pretty neat, huh? This no magic, it's talent. That's a phrase in Silicon Valley TV series. Okay, yeah. So let me sign in. It's not going to come. I would have to like sign in on the normal desktop mode and then go back to the page. Okay, so let me do that quickly. I don't know how it's slowing down though. I'm not sure. So let me sign in and then go back to so let me go back to I really don't like the light mode. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me go back to the mobile version to show you. Yeah. So yeah, this is the homepage on mobile. Okay, let me go back to my preferred mode, dark mode. All right, so yeah, as you can see, it's very responsive, very nice on mobile as well. Okay, and you can see your the sidebar too. Okay, yeah, very cool. And you can see the shortcuts. You can see your account too. Yeah, it's kind of not clickable with showing on this thing. Okay, but on the actual mobile device, if you click on this and it works. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me go to this week group. Okay. So yeah, it shows the tags for this group. And you can select how to perform the bulk actions. You can filter by priority to. Okay, you can do everything you can do on the normal desktop as well. Okay, let me go back to the dashboard. Okay, and let me change the device to show you how it appears on a tablet. Okay, so as you can see on tablet, so it's very responsive. It looks really nice. Okay, you can toggle it to get more space. Yeah, yeah, very cool. And yeah, you've already seen on desktop, so you can let me show you how it is on when you make it horizontal. Yeah. So yeah, it's really good. It really looks nice on either mobile or tablet or desktop. Okay, as you can see from the screen. All right. So yeah, let me show you the last one on 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 desktop, a laptop. Okay. Um, Let me go back. I think there was an issue. I think it's probably because I'm recording. It's lagging it. Okay, but yeah, you've seen it on desktop. Okay, let me sign out to see how the page appears. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it looks nice. Okay, let me remove that scroll thing. Where is it? All right, never mind. Well, let me. Yeah, it's gone. Let me show you how it looks like this way too. So yeah, it's really nice. Okay, it's really nice. I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of it. I really cooked this thing, and yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. So yeah, you've seen the responsiveness. Okay, so you won't suffer it. It's not ugly. Like the various devices. Yeah. Actually, I'm not front end based dev, yeah, but as you can see from the UI and the UX, yeah, I can cook. Yeah, I can like build it. Okay, but it's like I don't enjoy doing it. That's the thing. Yeah, but yeah, it's cool. I've had a detailed I've added a detailed documentation on their GitHub, um, their GitHub repo. Okay, so it's very detailed. If you want to run it locally, you can do that. Okay, and there's other instructions there. Okay, yeah, and some screenshots too. So yeah, I'm going to end here. I think I've covered everything that's needed to recover. And yeah, I hope you really use it. Okay. Yeah. So bye for now, and thank you very much for watching. Okay. Yeah, I hope to see you soon. Yeah, I'll be working on other projects too, and I'll share them as well. Okay. So bye.